You are welcome to today's episode of Formula for Everyday with the Formula Law.
Hi, welcome to Formula for Everyday podcast. I am your host, Lawrence Nkwacha, the Formula Law. So today we're going to continue on the book review we started for a while now, and the book is Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is an American billionaire and businessman that have built multiple businesses and has quite a very good experience in the business world. So he has written this book, Be Obsessed or Be Average, which is a very exciting book with interesting themes that can help you channel your obsession towards achieving your business goals and also your career objectives. So today we're going to be looking at chapter 9, and chapter 9 is over promise and over deliver. So if you have a great product and a great offering, you need to convince your audience to buy from you. You need to be so confident about the product and the offering you're trying to sell that you are able to convince your audience to buy from you. There is nothing like an over-pitching if you deliver on the promise you make. So customers like it when you make big promises and also deliver on that promises. So as the theme says, over promise and over deliver. Having a great product and not pitching it is not fair to you and your company. In fact, as Grant Cardone put it, he said it is unethical, which means it is not right, it is not moral for you not to pitch your product well enough if it is actually a great product. So trying to pitch your product in a way that will be able to convince your customer and in a way that actually looks big enough will help you to be able to measure up to the standard at which you are pitching. You need to have a bigger image of yourself than you have right now. So whatever it is that you've conceived in your mind, you need to have a bigger image. You need to see yourself better than where you are right now. Make a full list of what your customers will get when they buy your product. Become obsessed with being the best. So whatever your customers will get in terms of benefits, not just the features of the products, but the benefits of the products that your customers will get after they buy your product, you need to make a full list of whatever it is that they will get and make that part of your offering as you try to sell your product or your services. So it's never bragging if you over deliver on your promises and what you said you will do. Nobody wants to patronize average. Committing big helps you to rise to the occasion. So if you try to moderate your offerings or moderate your pitch in order for your customer not to see you as bragging or hyping your product, then you might likely not even get patronized. You need to make your promise look big enough and also be ready to rise to the occasion. That's what helps you to improve your value and also grow at the rate you desire.
You are still listening to Formula for Everyday with the Formula Law. Stay tuned.
So it's also important for you to know that as you try to over pitch and also over deliver, you should also know that if you lack commitment, like if you make your offering to be average, then you certainly lack the commitment of improvement. But when you over deliver, you have more zeal and more commitment to deliver, and that's what will also bring in creativity. So where there is no commitment, there is no creativity. So when you commit completely with no other option, like when you literally have no other option and you commit completely to whatever it is you want to do, you'll be surprised at the level of success you attain because there's no other option for you to fall back on. There is no other option for you to escape the offer that perhaps your customer has paid for. So overcommit and also try your best to over deliver. It's the commitment that brings in creativity. It's the commitment that brings in the improvement and the reward that you desire. Commit yourself completely, then think about the rest later. You need to be so committed to what you are trying to do or the kind of offering you are making, and you can think about the rest later. How everything will come into place. The most important factor is not about even the level of your skill, it is about the level of your commitment. You can sell a product before it is ready. Now, according to Grant Cardone, I've listened to a number of his podcasts. It's important that you are able to go from idea conceiving, or should I call it idea conceptualization. The whole idea he's bringing up in this chapter is that you should be able to commit well enough. You should be able to be so confident in your product that you can even sell it before it's complete. Okay? You should be, because with the competition in the market today, before you're even able to complete your product, it's very possible that someone else with a different offer can come up. So it's very important for you to have the speed of execution. Like, you need to be able to implement at the speed of thought. Muhammad Ali said he's the greatest even before the world got to know him. So he also gave this very interesting analogy that I love. He said, whether you can win the fight or not, or whether you can defeat your opponent or not, it's not going to hurt you to sell all the seats in the arena and promise your audience that this is going to be the best fight of their life that they've ever watched. So that is the ideology, that is the mindset. You need to learn how to make promises and also rise to the occasion to meet up with those promises. Okay, don't be scared of making promises. Don't want to under promise in order for you not to seem like hyping your products or your services or whatever it is that you're involved in. Just try your best to over promise and rise to the occasion to over deliver. So the first thing you begin to deliver is confidence. You need to deliver confidence in whatever it is you are doing. Don't deflate your pitch. Don't make any part of yourself seem small. You need to be very confident in what you are doing. Seem big enough. Everybody wants to identify with the successful. Everybody wants to identify with somebody that is big. So you need to seem big enough and also rise to the occasion to deliver on what you promise. So seem big and also be big by your commitment to learning, by your commitment to execution on projects, by your commitment to actually doing things differently from your competition. Going to Grant Cardone, there is no need of having a horn if you can't blow it. Yes, you could set up marketing teams and strategies to help you blow your horn. Yes, as the English proverb says, when someone blows your horn, it sounds twice as loud. That's true, but you also need to be able to blow your own horn. You need to tell the world that you are the best, and you need to be confident enough that you can become the best. If you don't believe it, then nobody's going to buy from you. Trust me, nobody's going to buy from you. So be very confident in your skill, be very confident in your level of expertise, and also be willing to rise to the occasion of whatever you've said you can do. So with this, I've come to the end of today's edition of Formula for Everyday podcast. I remain your host, Lawrence Nkwacha, the Formula Law. Until I come your way again, bye for now.
This podcast holds every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Thank you for listening to today's Roadside. Hope you learned something new. I would like you to join in on the next episode.